Yes, better let's continue the topic subject verb agreement. Chapter 8 in BBC, page number 186. This is the second video for this topic. Let's study. Already we have studied 1, 2, 3 rules, and now we're going to start with fourth rule. In this fourth rule, what it says, let's read it. Collective nouns such as group, team, class, family, crowd, etc. are considered as singular. We use singular verbs with them. So what it says, rule 4 says that bete, collective nouns. If in a sentence there is a use of collective nouns, okay, for example like group, team, class, family, crowd, etc. If collective noun is used with them, we are going to use singular verbs. Okay, for example, the crowd was very noisy. The crowd was very noisy. Here the crowd means collective noun. Okay, was singular. So wherever is the use of collective noun, we are going to use the verb as singular. Let's take another example. The team. The team is a collective noun. Here with this we have used runs, which is a singular verb. I hope it's clear. Let's jump on the rule number 5. It says that words like each, every, everyone, someone, somebody, nobody, everybody are singular. These words actually denote some singular thing. ठीक है, each, every, everyone. अगर एक sentence में if we are having the use of these words which are singular, that's why they require a singular verb. Let's take an example. Each of these burgers is spicy. Just see, we have used each, but don't go with these burgers, it's plural. But wherever there is a use of such kind of words, like I've already told you, right? So there we are going to use the singular verb. Here as we've used is. Let's take another example. Nobody is allowed to enter my room. Here nobody is used. Because of this we have used the singular verb is. Let's do the next rule, which says that rule number 6 says that we use singular verbs for uncountable nouns. What says? Wherever there is a use of uncountable nouns, there we are going to use a singular verbs. Like for example, food is a uncountable noun. So here, because of uncountable noun, we are going to use singular verb, that is. There is no food in the refrigerator, right? Like let's do the next example. Salt is obtained from sea water. Now salt is an uncountable noun. It's uncountable. What is uncountable? Which we can't count, which we can't fingerly count. That is termed as uncountable. So salt is uncountable. That's why we've used singular verb. Let's do the next rule. Rule number 7. Rule number 7 says nouns such as scissors, pants, trousers and tweezers require plural verbs. Do you know better? These are the nouns which actually ends with s. Pants, trousers, as you can see. It's not that they are plural, right? Why they've been written like this? They are, they are having s with them. Why? Such kind of nouns actually use s because they are made from two parts. Like for example scissors. If you take scissors के दो पार्ट होते हैं, ठीक है ना बेटे? Pants होते हैं, pants अगर हम देखें तो pant is also made of two parts. How? Like you can say if it is a pant, it has two legs, right? So that is why it is going to take plural. They are plural, they are going to take plural verbs. So like for example, these scissors are not sharp. Are because they are made of two different parts. Similarly, those trousers again means the pant only. So here we have used are. This is the last rule, which says that the nouns such as mathematics, dollars, civics, missiles and news require singular verbs. They are such nouns, right, which actually takes s but does not denote any of the plural things. Okay? जैसे कि mathematics, dollars, civics, missiles, ये disease है, ये subject है, this is also a subject. So for example, this news, here news is khabar, right? News is khabar. This news is incorrect. So that's why we have used is. These all nouns require singular verbs because they are in nature they are singular, right? Mathematics is a difficult subject. Mathematics is a subject. That's why we've used is over here. Thank you so much. This is the end of your chapter.